Welcome, race fans. Here we are at the Old Farts League tonight, taking to Atlanta in the trucks. 100 laps here. Going to be a great evening for racing here as the track looks nice and clean. Temperatures are about right for this track, so hopefully these guys do put on a great show for you viewers out there. And but stay tuned here. They've got about a little less than 8 minutes left to practice before qualifying. Stay with us here on MaxSpeedTV, and thanks for joining us. All right, folks, coming down to less than a minute and a half here till qualifying, so stay with us here, and thank you for joining us here on MaxSpeedTV. Hope you enjoy the show here tonight at the Old Fort Trucks at Atlanta. Probably one of the fan favorites. I know it's a driver favorite, and we're going to watch these guys and see what kind of times they can turn out here in 1 minute from now. They start qualifying.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, Gary Lowe coming in on the pole here with a 29.736. Earl Lateral right behind him with a 760. Still have not seen a couple of the guys out here looking for Travis Townsend. There he is with a 735, beating Gary Lowe by 1/1000th of a second to take the pole. Whoopsie. Sorry. Messed that one up. Beach, Jason Beach coming in with a 29.684, trying to beat out Townsend's pole position with a 657. Can't quite do it this time. May be able to do it on his second lap. If that was only his first lap, I'm not really sure, but we will watch here and see if Beach can beat Townsend out for that pole position. Just want to make sure I've got everybody in there that's supposed to be in there, so I apologize for that. Just double checking. In case there was anybody that come in at the last minute there, and it won't show them in there if I don't reset that. So. Okay, let's get down here on the grid and see if we can wait for everybody to get on the grid here, and we'll give you a rundown of where everybody's starting. Travis Townsend going to be on the pole in the number 83 with a 29.656. Good fast lap there. Congratulations to Travis for the pole position. In second, the number 26 of Jason Beach. In third, the number 6 of James Daniels. Gary Lowe starting fourth in the number 38. In fifth, the 07 of Matt Smith. In sixth, the number 12 of Earl Lateral. In seventh, Aaron Reeder not on the grid yet. There he is in the number 3. Nick Racino been running really well lately. Going to be starting 8th on the grid here in the number 36. In 9th, the 99 of LG Whaley. In 10th, the 13 of Frank G. In 11th, the 34 of Tim Racino. In 12th, Eddie Asaf running in the number 65. In 13th, the number 4 of Robert Felzine. R.W. Ziegler not on the grid. Okay, Michael Martin starting 15th in the 77. J. Paul Jones in the 31 starting 16th. In 18th, the 28 of Alan McEwen. Lloyd Jones, I believe, maybe the last one on the tail of the field here in the 19th position, running the number 86. They are rolling off of the grid, so we're about to get this thing going here. These guys a little late getting off the grid, but they'll get caught up to the field. .100 laps here tonight at Atlanta in the truck, so this should be a pretty good race for these guys. Everybody was practicing really well. Not a huge field here, about 16, 17 trucks. Getting ready to go green, folks, so hopefully you got your drinks and snacks in your hand and ready for this 100-lapper here at Atlanta. Should go by pretty quick. Pit stop's probably going to be starting at around lap 40, 42. Pace car is in. Travis brings him to the line. Green flag is out. Right there on the high side, Travis, or Jason Beach, I mean, on the high side right there with Travis. Lots of guys really getting a good jump on this start. Coming around, it looks like Travis going to lead the first lap here at Atlanta tonight. No huge surprise there. Travis always runs really well here. Jason Beach in second. Right there in third, Gary Lowe had a great start of the race and does move into the third spot. And he picks up Earl Lateral, going to follow him into fifth. Nick Racino jumping all the way from 8th position up to the 5th position. Oh, we got a caution back there. It looks like maybe Aaron Reeder might have been involved in that. So let's go back here and take a look and see what happened to Aaron Reeder on that. Boy, that tore up a lot of good trucks too. Whoops, that ain't gonna do it. Watching here is Aaron Reeder. I believe it was coming into this turn here, but on the next lap. So right here we'll be watching for him. Looks like he just gets loose on his own. LG trying to stay off of him, and them two get together. So Aaron Reeder just getting loose on the backstretch coming out of turn 2, and this is going to collect a few of the guys into it. Frank G right into it as well. Robert Felzine, luckily, boy, I'll tell you what, that had to have been so close. It looks like Alan McEwen into it with Aaron Reeder. So, man, we've got about 4 or 5 really tore up trucks out here now. They do get resets, and that's a good thing for these guys coming down on pit road. They'll get a reset. Lloyd Jones coming down pit road. Let's get back up with our leader. Not sure if we'll see him come down pit road. It's really early. They barely got the tires warmed up on this thing. Lap 4 already first caution out. Try to get down there or maybe on another caution to talk to somebody. We'll just pick somebody at random on the track, try to get a word in with them and ask them how the race is going. A little early right now to be down there talking to somebody. Travis Townsend going to be restarting first. Jason Beach second. Gary Lowe third. In fourth, Earl Lateral. Nick Racino fifth. James Daniels sixth. Matt Smith seventh. Tim Racino eighth. Eddie Assoff ninth. And it looks like LG Whaley may be back up into the 10th position. guys, they do get a couple of resets so that they get on pit road, get them reset, get them back out there. It looks like we've got 17 trucks on the grid here tonight starting the race. Everybody off the pit road. Looks like Alan McEwen may go a couple of laps down. Not sure exactly why, if he had a reset, but may have been struggling to get to pit road. I believe he was smoking really bad coming down pit road, so could have cost him pretty dearly in time. Time is everything on these tracks when these guys are coming down pit road. It's get in and get out of there just as quickly as you can, and he actually went. He's going to go showed as 3 laps down. Wow. Well, once he crosses the line, he'll be 2 laps down. All right, the front 9 drivers have not been on pit road, so that means from 10th on back are going to be out there with a fresh truck, brand new tires, full tank of fuel, and we'll kind of see how them guys are going to contest with these guys up front that have been out there with 6 or 7 lap older tires. Not that that's really that much, but we'll have to see how that works out for them. All right, getting ready to go back to green here, folks, so hang on, man, and enjoy the show. Pace car is in. Nice and easy does it here. Nobody speeding up till they get the green flag, and it is out. Beach trying to get a good restart on the outside. Hanks right with Travis Townsend. Probably going to have to duck it in behind him. Well, looks like that's what he's going to do. He tucks it down in on the back bumper. Into turn 3, Beach right on his back bumper, now losing a little bit of ground to Travis. Coming down the front stretch to the line. James Daniels falling back to the 8th position after starting 6th. So didn't get quite the restart that he wanted. LG Whaley moving up to 9th. So some guys are moving forward, some guys are kind of moving backward. Gary Lowe still hanging on in 3rd, just a couple of tenths back of the leaders. Them 3, 4, I should say, as Earl Lateral joins that bunch right up here in the front. Earl hanging right onto the bumper of Gary Lowe, not going anywhere. Let's ride along here with Earl. Watch him as he turns a lap or 2 here at Atlanta. Man, I'm telling you what, love this track. The truck is really fun to drive here. The turns are rough, but very fun to drive on it. Matt Smith hanging on in 5th spot. Nick Racino 6th. Nick, like I said, has been on a hot streak lately. Won this past week, which was really good. Week before, had connection issues, lost it after leading most of the race. Actually led the most laps in the race, and probably had the truck out there to beat. I don't remember what track it was right offhand, but had connection issues and fell out of the server leading the race. Very unfortunate incident for him, but he took it in stride and come back last week and won. So great job by Nick. Dad Tim Racino in 7th, now pulling LG Whaley around as LG rolls into 8th. Robert Felzine in 9th. These guys battling up here, having their own little battle going on. Michael Martin in 10th. Eddie Assoff back here in 11th. Lloyd Jones in 12th. James Daniels 13th. He's falling back a little ways. Aaron Reeder now is going to get by him. Alan McEwen into the mix of things there is a couple of laps down. And I wanted to go back and take a look here. J. Paul Jones in 15th, and Frank G. taking up the rear, almost at the rear of the field here in 16th, a couple of laps down, and Alan McEwen behind him in 17th. Let's get back up to our lead bunch. Up here is Jason Beach, still trying to hang on to Travis Townsend. This is turning into a pretty good race for these guys. Let's ride along here with Travis and see how close he comes to the wall here. This is pretty amazing stuff as he gets that front fender really close to the wall coming out of turn 2. Looking back on Jason Beach, hanging in there. Gary Lowe still 3rd. Earl Lateral 4th. Matt Smith 5th. And now LG Whaley moving up to the 6th spot. So he is coming. LG Whaley getting by Tim Racino to move into the 6th spot. Once they cross the line, he will be scored 6th. And and Nick Racino right behind him. So Nick kind of falling back just a little after that start. LG getting by him. But boy, I'm going to tell you what, these guys are already 2 seconds behind the leader and losing ground to them. They need to get it back together here, tighten up that field, and get some good drafting going with it, and try to catch up to that lead pack, because boy, they are a long ways up ahead of them. Matt Smith now joins the front 4, making the 5-truck battle for the lead. And so far, Travis Townsend has led all 19 laps that they've turned. Trucks getting spread out around the field pretty good. We may see some little bit of racing here and there, but right now everybody just kind of ride what you got to do here. Don't push your luck too much, and just ride along a little bit here and get some of these laps chewed down. Earl Lateral, Gary Lowe, pretty much kind of working together. Draft pretty important here, especially on the front stretch and back stretch. Jason Beach hanging on right there is definitely keeping the pressure on Travis Townsend. Gary Lowe already falling back a couple of tenths, 3 tenths behind him. Him and Earl Lateral, like I said, man, they're working together and falling back a little. And that could be by design, not really sure. They may be looking at pit stops here probably in about another 18 laps, so keep that in mind. We'll start looking for pit stops around that time. LG Whaley, of course, has been on pit road, and he's up to 6th. He was involved in that crash, if you remember. Oh, we got a spinner right there. Looks like Gary Lowe getting spun out. And no caution, but let's go back and take a look at that. Looks maybe like him and Nick Racino may have gotten together there coming out of the turn. Nick kind of comes up underneath Gary Lowe going into turn 1. And let's see if he does kind of go up the hill a little bit here. Oh, it looks like Gary Lowe gets loose and comes down into Matt Smith. Okay, that's what happened there. Okay. All right. So no caution on that, and Gary going to have to come down pit road and get that damage fixed up. Man, that's tough on somebody like that, running as good as he was running up there in 3rd position. Now it's going to be way back in the field. He does get a reset, gets a full tank of fuel, tires, the whole 9 yards, and it's back out there. So now it looks like we've got a brand new leader up front, folks. Jason Beach does get by Travis Townsend. We missed that as we were kind of checking things out there with Gary Lowe, making sure he got in and off the pit road okay, and he did. But he is going to be way back in the last place right now. That kind of hurts when you don't get a caution like that, a much needed one. Because, boy, I'll tell you what, they were kept it off the track well. I got to give them a lot of credit. They keep it off the track. So. But unfortunate for them that they did not get the caution break. LG Whaley now up to 4th. That moves him right up into the field. Earl Lateral back here in 3rd, already 1.1 seconds behind the leader. And LG Whaley 2.5 seconds back. Pretty much running in clean air. Nobody right immediately ahead of him and nobody behind him, so he can run his own line, which is kind of cool. Nick Racino now in 5th. Looks like a packed house here tonight at Atlanta. Boy, this is pretty exciting. A lot of excited drivers and excited fans. And I'm sure probably if you're watching here, you're pretty excited to see how the outcome of this is going to be. Now Robert Felzine on the inside of Nick Racino. This is for the 5th position. Going to bring Tim Racino right along with them. And the number 77 there of Michael Martin. All 3 of them could get by Nick Racino. Stuck up on that high side. And that's going to probably, they're going to freight train by him on the inside, I'm sure. Tim's still right there, door to door with them. That's a pretty cool combination there, father and son. I had that once. My son raced with us, but he hasn't had internet in quite a while, so where he's living, they don't have internet. We can't race together anymore. Bummer. But that's pretty cool, father and son racing it up here. Tim Racino now getting ahead of Nick. And Aaron Reeder back into the picture here. Following up behind these guys, running 6.1 seconds behind the leaders right now. Great racing and great battling going on all around the track. This is a great battle here with these guys. let's get back up here to the leaders and see what's going on with them. Travis now trying to hang on to Jason Beach. Jason Beach, I'm sure, glad to be up here running with Travis and racing it up like this here. Now coming to the line, going to be leading lap number 8. Let's go back, check on Frank G. Running in 14th place, has picked up a couple of spots on the track, so has moved up a couple of positions. Thanks to the guys behind him there, James Daniels, Alan McEwen, and Gary Lowe running behind him. Gary Lowe actually not far behind him, but good racing going all around the track here everywhere. Matt Smith running in 13th, and Matt is actually the last one on the lead lap, and he is running almost 24 and a half seconds there behind the leader. He's got a little damage on the front of that truck. Not sure if he did not go in pit road and get that fixed up, or if he's done that since he's been on pit road. So we're going to get back here to our leaders, because we may be seeing these guys come down here pit road here before too much longer. Maybe within about the next 7 laps, we should see them on pit road. LG Whaley moving into 3rd, so he has caught Earl Lateral and moved into the 3rd position, now setting his sights on the leaders, 3.2 seconds back of them. And if you remember, he has been on pit road once already. He was involved in that first wreck, and he has got this thing back up into the 3rd position, but he will be off of pit sequence from the other drivers, especially our leaders. So he may stay out there and try to lead a couple of laps or something to get those valuable points for leading laps. So we'll keep an eye on LG Whaley. Earl Lateral now back to 4th. Looking maybe for our leaders. I'm going to keep an eye on them here for a bit and see if we see them come down pit road here before much longer. Travis taking a peek on the inside of Jason Beach, but thought better of it there. He thought, nah, maybe I just better just stay right here for right now. I'm going to take lap 40, so we should see pit stops applying here pretty quick, folks. I like to see green flag pit stops. I think that's all about the driver, and it does make for some interesting racing. Let's see if we can catch these guys maybe wanting to come down pit road this time. I'm not sure. I don't think they can make it to lap 50. With that caution, we may see lap about 45, maybe 46 before they come down pit road. I wouldn't say it'd be much more than that. I don't think they can make it all the way on one pit stop. That would be really, really stretching it. Not coming down pit road yet. LG Whaley back here still hanging on 3.2 seconds behind them guys. And Earl Lateral in 4th, and it looks like Earl coming down pit road. Earl Latteral on pit road for the first time today. And he's going to, of course, fall back a few positions, but needed to stop for fuel on lap 42. I'm kind of looking to see if I want to kind of keep an eye on Beach and Travis, because I have a feeling we're going to see them on pit road here in the next couple of laps. They're already coming up on Matt Smith now and Frank G. Matt Smith was the last one on the lead lap, which he is, so he's in 11th place. And that's to put him a lap down. It looks like Alan McEwen and James Daniels have retired from the race. So we are down to a 15 truck race here now, as these guys do pass up Matt Smith to put him a lap down. Now we've got 10 on lead lap. J. Paul Jones out there about 15 seconds behind these guys. He will be the next one they'll be looking for to put a lap down, but I think we're going to see them coming on pit road here. Still not making any call to come down pit road. Travis a little wiggly coming off of 2. These guys really want some fresh tires on this truck. Travis not going to pit probably unless Jason Beach does. And he is really struggling out there right now with a loose truck. If you watch him, he really gets loose coming off of turn 2. We'll kind of watch him here for just a minute. And he didn't look too bad that time, but boy, Beach is just stepping away, checking out from Travis here. So Travis pretty much used up his tires first part of the race, and now struggling with the handling issues. Beach out there with a good handling truck, still putting out some good laps. See, Travis is over a second off of his fastest lap. Let's see what Beach's lap is. He's still turned a 30.5. All right, Jason Beach coming down pit road. First time today, Jason being on pit road. And Travis Townsend coming down as well. And let's see what kind of pit strategy they pull on it, whether they're going to, I'm sure it'll be 4 tires coming down here almost to the halfway mark. They come sliding into their pit stalls. Right side tires going on Beach's truck. Townsend's the same. Left side's going on. And Beach may have had a speeding penalty. Gonna have to sit there and serve that speeding penalty. No. And as I figured, folks, that's going to put LG Whaley out in the lead. We will get out here and check on him. He is scored as our new leader. Does get that point for leading a lap. Michael Martin behind him about 6.3 seconds back. And reason being, LG Whaley's a little off the pit sequence there with them guys that he did pit. So he'll be pitting here probably in about the next 3 or 4 laps. And top off that tank, and then he could make it the rest of the way, but I think it would really, really be close. But he is coming down pit road now. LG Whaley giving up that lead. Probably Michael Martin will be taking over. Yeah, he comes by here, and he will be scored as the leader, and he will get that point for leading the lap. So great job to Michael Martin. Lloyd Jones, next one in line. Let's see where he's at. He is about 9.9 seconds back, and he Yeah, he's about 10 seconds behind the leader right now. And when he comes across the line, he should be scored in second. These guys, Michael Martin now has pretty much all the field a lap down. Only him and Lloyd Jones are on the lead lap, but these guys are going to have to pit as well. So I look for Lloyd Jones to probably be coming down pit road here before too much longer. And also Michael Martin. Yeah, Michael Martin on pit road right now. So he will give that lead up to Lloyd Jones. And let's see, Lloyd was coming like gangbusters, and he should be scored as the new leader. Yes, he is, and he will be. He will also collect that bonus point for leading the lap. And I look for Lloyd to be coming down pit road here before much longer too, and that's going to cycle it back around. I believe Travis Townsend probably be scored as our new leader again. Very unfortunate for what Jason Beach went through, but he is back in 7th place. And, boy, really kind of messed him up there getting that speeding penalty. I'm sure that's what it was. Let's take a look real quick here at the race analysis. 1 caution is all we've had so far. Here we are on lap 54. Been a great race out here by these guys. And it looks like Lloyd Jones coming down pit road now. That's going to get the lead back to Travis Townsend. Let's stay with Lloyd here and see what kind of pit strategy he does. He's going to come to a stop in his pit stall. Right side tires going on. Left side tires going on, and a full tank of fuel, Sunoco fuel. And I believe Lloyd's one of the few out there that probably could make this the rest of the way on this tank of fuel. So, but he is going to be back a ways. Right now, he is clear back in about 11th place once everybody crosses the line. Travis Townsend out here by 5.1 seconds over LG Whaley in second. Travis going into turn 3 just as LG Whaley come out of turn 2. Atlanta track, a 1.5 mile oval, actually called a quad oval. If you look at the front stretch, it's kind of like a it's got actually 2 corners within itself, so it's technically classed as a quad oval, like Charlotte is. Charlotte's a quad oval as well. So, but this is a blast of a track to run. If you've never ran this track, you definitely got to try it out, man. You're gonna love this. Love this track. Looks like everybody's pretty much done with their pit stops for now. Gary Lowe getting back out on the field, and he will be scored back in 15th spot after get on pit road and get that damage fixed up from that first wreck. Travis out here in another zip code, and LG Whaley in second. And now 5.4 seconds behind Travis Townsend. Earl Lateral in third, back here by 8.4. Aaron Reeder in fourth. Jason Beach now in fifth. Taking a peek on the inside, Aaron Reeder. I don't know. These guys are pretty much all back on the lead lap now. We're back up to 9 trucks on the lead lap after pits cycled around. These guys having a pretty good race of their own. They come up on the lap truck there, the 86 of Lloyd Jones. Clear him on the outside. Definitely had a great run there in the turn. Lloyd lets him go. No sense in battling up there with the leaders and maybe ruin their day, but Lloyd Jones back in 13th place. Frank G getting by him as well. Frank in 14th. Ooh, Aaron Reeder blinking out. Earl Lateral up here in the 3rd place. LG Whaley running 5.7 seconds behind our leader. Now 3.1 seconds back to Earl Lateral from LG. And taking a look here, Travis Townsend quite a ways back to LG Whaley in second. So Travis out here just dominating today. Has led 33 laps so far. Jason Beach led 22. LG Whaley led 3. Michael Martin led 2. Lloyd Jones led 2. I think that was all the leaders we had. Pretty awesome though for these guys to do this. They do run so good here at Atlanta. I'm telling you, this league here, probably experts at Atlanta, and that's no lie. They've turned thousands and thousands and thousands of laps here, and I'm not even exaggerating, folks. Old folks run this track a lot because it does produce some great racing out here, and that's what they want. That's what they're all about, is having great races, put on a great show. You know, make it a good track where you're not slipping and sliding all over the place. And I respect that. That's very respectable of them to you know, take care of their drivers in the league like that and make it so where it's not so hard on them as drivers to have to go out here and slip and slide around a track when they can run a track like this here where there's lots of grip. And this track, definitely, like I said, fan favorite, driver favorite, really cool. LG now back 6.2 seconds behind Travis, but working on a 2nd place finish here today. Earl Lateral working on a 3rd place finish. If they can keep these things intact all the way, they should be able to make it the rest of the way. I know LG can make it the rest of the way without stopping for fuel. Now Travis, I don't know. I really highly doubt he can make it the rest of the way. I think he's probably hoping there'll be a caution. But we will have to watch for that, you know. And I'm telling you what, as fast as Travis is running here, well, let's just kind of go back here real quick. And I wanted to look at something. Gary Lowe back here behind Travis, which is running in 15th spot, but he is reeling in Travis. He is really in Travis, so I don't know if Travis may be just kind of backpedaling a little bit, taking it easy, hitting his marks. But Gary Lowe is closing on Travis pretty good here. Looks like Gary Lowe's got a great setup in that truck. Him and his crew chief must have worked all night on that setup, getting it ready for tonight. So he is definitely hooked up. It's a shame he got into that wreck there earlier, because Gary's one of the tough competitors out here. Could have been a good competition for our leader, Travis Townsend, and Jason Beach was running right up there with him. But I wanted to look real quick. Jason Beach now running in 4th place, back here 14 seconds behind our leader, and that's what a penalty on pit road will do to you right there, folks. I'm sure he got a speeding penalty. I think he must have hit the pit line there just a little too fast and did get a speeding penalty. That's a 15-second penalty. You got to sit in your box or you can't leave. It just locks you into place. You can't move. So you got to sit there and serve that that penalty. Well, if you're just joining us here on MaxSpeedTV, thank you for checking us out and following us along with us. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button under the viewing screen. And if you're watching here, down there in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little gear. Click on that and make sure you're got that set to 1080p, not 720 or 480 or 360. You're going to see a much crystal clearer picture, I should say. And definitely better your viewing experience here at MaxSpeedTV. All right, Aaron Reeder been hanging on Jason Beach's back bumper for a long time now. And again, like I said, I wanted to kind of keep an eye on these guys, because I think some of these guys are going to have to come down pit road maybe one more time, just for a splash of gas and go. I don't believe we'll see any tire changes, not this close to the end. But we're starting to work it down to the 25 to go here, pretty close, and another couple more laps. Michael Martin still hanging on here in the 6th position. Michael having a pretty good day here. Missed all that wreckage and has kept all the corners intact on that truck today. And here he is running 16 seconds behind the leader. And they are at the 25 to go right now, folks. So laps are clicking down fast. LG Whaley not being able to catch up to our leader. Earl Lateral may be in danger of losing that 3rd position, though, as Jason Beach is starting to close up on Earl Lateral. There you see Jason Beach right on his door, starting to feel the draft now, closing up to within 3/10 of Earl Lateral. So Earl probably starting to drive in his mirror to see if he can't hold off Jason Beach, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like Beach is just way too strong, pulling Aaron Reeder right along with him too. And it looks like Earl may be coming down pit road. And this will be his last pit stop of the day. As I said, some of these guys I don't believe are going to be able to make it the whole way. Now, LG Whaley, I believe, may have enough fuel to make it the rest of the way. And let's, I wanted to look and see what kind of pit strategy Earl Lateral is going to have here as he comes down to his pit stall. It could be just a splash of gas and go. No, right side tires going on. And left side tires. So 4-tire change for Earl Lateral. And he's filled up that tank and he's gone. So that's going to put him clear back into 11th right now. And 1 lap down. Robert Felzine in the 7th spot. Nick Racino up to 6th now. Michael Martin 5th, Jason Beach into 4th, looking back on the inside of Aaron Reeder again as Aaron Reeder got by him. These two battling for that 3rd and 4th position. LG Whaley up here 6.6 seconds behind our leader. And I want to keep an eye on our leader because I think he's using every bit of draft he can to try to save fuel. I don't know if he's going to have enough fuel to make it to the end here, folks. I don't know. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. He's going to be out there for, I believe, around 50 laps. Pretty close to it, 47 or 48. And 47 or 48 green flag laps here. I don't know. That's kind of pushing the envelope. But he may push it. Could be on a little bit of a fuel conservation right now. Let's ride along with him and see if he is clutching at any in the turns or not. $19 laps to go. Coming to 18 to go this time by, folks. Travis Townsend way out here in another zip code. LG Whaley in second, 6.4 seconds, so he has closed up a couple of tenths. LG doesn't have to worry about fuel, but I think Travis might be just backing out just enough to stay ahead of LG and trying to save just enough fuel maybe to make it the rest of the way. I don't know, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. Aaron Reeder now going back to the 4th place as Beach gets by him. And I'm not too sure if these guys may not have to pit one more time, but this could change up the whole race here if these guys do. 6 trucks left on the lead lap right now. Nick Racino, the last of the ones that are on the lead lap. But we'll go back through here real quick. Michael Martin in 5th. Nick Racino in 6th, 23.8 seconds behind the leader. The next one to go a lap down as the leader does come down. Robert Felzine on pit road. Giving up that 7th position. Matt Smith also on pit road. So as I said, some of these guys not being able to make it the rest of the way on fuel. Let's ride along here with Matt and see what he does. Whether he's going to change tires or if it's going to be a fuel-only stop. Oh, and he slid through his pit and had to back up. There's a costly mistake on pit road. Right side tires going on. Left side tires going on, and he should get a reset. Yes, he does. All right. Well, he is fixed back up and rolling. Let's get back up to Travis Townsend, our leader, as he comes back around to put Matt Smith another lap down. Matt will be back in, let's see, right now I am showing him back in 14th position, 3 laps down. Back there with Gary Lowe on the same lap. So we've got quite a few cars tonight, 2 or 3 laps down. J. Paul Jones in 7th, 2 laps down. Tim Racino, Lloyd Jones, Earl Lateral, all 2 laps down. Robert Felzine, 3 laps down. Ray G, 3 laps down. Eddie Assoff, 3 laps down. Matt Smith, 3 laps down. And Gary Lowe. All these guys 3 laps down in the back. But Travis still not making any move to come down pit road to top off that fuel. I don't know. He must know something we don't know, folks. I think he's carrying a little extra gas in the bed of that thing or in the roll bar or something. We'll know here in about the next probably 6 or 7 laps if he's going to make that attempt to come down pit road and give up that position. We do know LG Whaley can make it. And LG Whaley is catching here. I think Travis is backing out a little bit because LG has closed up down to a couple more tenths, down to 5.6 seconds. So he is not worried about fuel here. He stopped well past the lap 50 mark, so he probably has enough fuel to make it, but I just don't know about Travis Townsend. Jason Beach, also another one not sure about, running in third. Aaron Reeder in fourth. Michael Martin way back here in fifth. And coming up sixth, Nick Racino. J. Paul Jones got looks like he may have a little bit of damage on the right front corner of that truck, but it doesn't seem to be bothering. He could have just barely tapped the wall. And that's all it takes to get a little damage on the front corner of these things, is just barely tap that wall. And as you see, LG Whaley is taking more time off of that, now down 4.8 seconds. So that tells me Travis is trying to save fuel up there. We're going to kind of watch him for a little bit. He is in a fuel conservation mode here. I think he might be a little concerned whether he can make it or not. Going to try the old fuel gamble here. I don't know. This isn't a gambling track. Las Vegas was a gambling track, but he is rolling the dice here and trying to win it. So, all right, good deal. And we'll kind of keep a close eye on LG Whaley, now down to 4.4 seconds. So Travis is well down off of his pace. I wanted to take a look real quick here and see. Yeah, he's about 9/10 off of his fastest lap. So he had backed it down quite a little bit. If we look back here at LG Whaley only about 6/10 off of his fastest lap. And so I guess that's why he's closing up on the leader, now down to 4.1 seconds. And if Travis does run out of fuel, LG Whaley will be right there to capitalize on that and take the win away from him. I don't think Travis wants to lose this way, but he's taking a chance. This time by going to be 5 laps to go, folks. LG Whaley now down to 3.7 seconds behind him. I don't know if there's enough laps left here, but now Matt Smith on the inside of Travis Townsend, not wanting to really race it up with the leader, does get by him out there on pressure tires. Travis just pulls over and lets him go by. No sense in battling him out now. 3.2 seconds between him and LG Whaley. And boy, I'm telling you, LG Whaley is coming fast. .8 seconds with 4 laps to go, as he got enough to get there. 2.6 seconds. LG Whaley coming like gangbusters right now, coming to 3 to go this time by. Don't know if there's enough. Boy, he's going to run out of laps here, I think, before he does get to Travis. Travis probably going to be doing a little bit of mirror driving on these last couple of laps. 3 to go, folks. Down to 2 seconds behind Travis and closing fast. Holy smoke, 1.7. Is Travis trying to save that much fuel that he has let LG come right up on him like that? 1.3 seconds. 2 laps to go, folks. 2 more circuits around here with LG Whaley closing on him, and Travis really backing off, saving fuel. Has he got enough to make it? Is he going to run out on the last lap and LG Whaley take the win away from him? This is going to get interesting. Hopefully Travis has got enough fuel to make it. He took the gamble. you just never know, you know, when you're out here like this. He's probably running the things on fumes right now, and LG closes right up within a couple of tenths of him. And is Travis out of gas? Is Travis out of gas? LG Willie going to get by him? Oh my God, this is going to be good coming to the line here, folks. LG Willie going to get the win. LG Whaley coming across the line. Holy smokes, great job for him. Congratulations. Whoa, I did that wrong. LG Whaley, good job. Holy smokes, what a finish. All I can say is what a finish for LG Whaley. Wow, congratulations to him. Man, I'm telling you, much deserved. He drove the wheels off of that thing, keeping the pressure on Travis. Travis out there probably out of fuel. He will finish in the second spot. Jeez, oh man, what a finish. And he's going to do his reverse victory lap, I believe, or something there, not sure. Let's see if we can get down here and get a word in with him in just a minute. Actually, I'm going to rewind that back a little ways. I want to have his car in the picture. Or his truck, I should say. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll rewind this back a little ways here and watch these two coming across the line here, 1-2, and a great race by LG Whaley. Man, we will get down here in just a minute, folks, to talk to him. See Travis right there in second, right behind him. Travis just, wow, he just ran that until he probably ran out of fuel coming out of turn 3 or 4 and just did not have enough to make it. But very unfortunate for him. And man, I'm telling you what, that was a great finish. Great finish for LG Whaley. These guys still congratulating him on his win. So there you have it, folks, right there. And the winner, LG... What? Why does it say Travis Townsend won now? I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right, but, well, we're going to get down here and talk to him anyhow. It was LG Whaley, so I don't know. I don't know why it's showing Travis Townsend now, but it was LG Whaley. I'll tell you what we could do is let's look at the results here real quick, because the actual official ones are showing Travis Townsend winning. So I wonder if LG got a black flag or something that... I don't... I don't know. No penalties or anything. So, well, hopefully we can get down here and talk to these guys. If that's the case, if it's showing Travis Townsend winning, if that's the case, Travis Townsend is actually scored as the winner, and it's going to show LG Whaley's back in 6th place, 1 lap down. So I don't understand that, but we're going to get down here in a second and talk to him.
Yeah, thank you, R.W. and Joe, for
Everybody's still talking on here on the track. Well, let's see. That's going to show Jason Beach in second and Aaron Reeder third. So let's still want to see if I can get down here and talk to him. It looks like everybody's leaving. Travis Townsend, you got a copy?
So Jared's all keeping them going. Between the two of you probably had two good eyes out there on the track.
Travis Townsend, you got a copy?
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Rudy, I got you.
I didn't kind of follow there what happened, but it showed LG Whaley won, and then I come back, and then it showed you won. So I don't know. I guess you won according to iRacing, but did you find out what happened?
Well, LG said where he's not running for points. I guess after he took the checkered, he turned around on the track there and went the wrong way, and I don't know if it disqualified him or didn't count his last lap or what, but I mean, you know, LG definitely won tonight. That setup I was running, it was terrible. The last 10 laps of the run, it got so tight I couldn't turn it off. So it was a good fun race, though.
So are they going to give LG the win then, or what?
I'm not real sure on that. I would hope so. I would think so.
Well, he was catching you, and I got to ask, how much fuel did you have when you come across that finish line? Because you had to have been running on vapors.
That was a good race, I'll tell you that.
You had to have been running on vapors, Travis, out there on that last run. How much fuel did you have?
Yeah, I was about lap and a half to 2 laps to the good, so I was having to keep one eye on that whole second run and then worry about the setup because I loosened it up there a little bit. That it was good there for 35, 40 laps. Like I said, then it just fell off of the cliff the last 10.
Well, I don't know. I guess officially here, according to iRacing, it shows you as the winner, but unofficially they're saying that LG Whaley won. So I guess we'll let them cipher that out at the end. We'll just say that you won it here according to iRacing for right now. Unfortunate for LG if that did happen to him. But yeah, you know, until you get that cool down lap down, you can't do stuff like that. I wonder why he turned around and went back the other way, and all of a sudden he disappeared from the track. So that must be why. So, but anyhow, if you get the win, great, Travis. If you're not, you got second place, and it looks like everybody else that finished in the top 3 there has left the server, so I can't interview them. But thanks for talking with us, Travis, and congratulations on a great run out there today.
Thank you, Rudy. Thanks for doing the broadcast, and for everybody who's still in here for having a good, clean race there. It was a lot of fun.
All right, Travis, thank you for talking with us, buddy. All right, let's run down the results here, because controversial finish there with LG turning around and going backwards on the track, and they're saying that it disqualified him. So unfortunate for him if that is the case. But it's scoring here: Travis Townsend the winner, Jason Beach in second, Aaron Reeder third, and they all left the server, so I can't even interview them. Michael Martin in fourth, Nick Orsino fifth, LG Whaley they're showing scoring as sixth, J. Paul Jones 7th, Earl Lateral 8th, Tim Racino 9th, Lloyd Jones 10th, Robert Felzine in 11th, Matt Smith 12th, Eddie Asaf 13th, Frank G in 14th, Gary Lowe 15th, James Daniels 16th, and Alan McEwen rounding out the field in the 17th position, 69 laps down. So, but anyhow, congratulations. I'm showing here Travis Townsend as the winner officially, according to iRacing. But they're saying that there could be a controversial call on that with LG going backwards on the cool down lap. He should have waited till he was done with the cool down lap. But all right, well, thanks for tuning in here with us, folks. So it was a great race. Only one caution. Travis Townsend leading the most laps tonight was 71, but one caution, and we had 5 lead changes. So pretty doggone good race out there.
Rudy, I'm here, bud.
Hey, LG. What's the deal on that? Are they going to give you the win, or what's going to happen?
No, Rudy, I'm not running for the points, and that's the only race I've ran this season, and I didn't want to interfere with the guys running second and third, taking something away from them, and so I just disqualified myself.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, LG, you had a great truck out there tonight. How did it feel for you? I mean, running as good as you were running. I mean, we watched you just marching around through there and clicking, a few tenths a lap off of Travis's lead, and you passed him up there coming out of turn 4, I believe it was, and took the win away from him.
Yeah, I was, pacing myself, trying to keep my tires under me, because this new deal, you got to, really drive smooth and easy on your tires to get longevity out of them.
Right.
And so I was hoping, that I could catch him, but I didn't know for sure.
Well, great race out there anyhow, LG. Sorry about that, but I guess it's scoring you as 6th, 1 lap down because of that disqualification. But man, you sure were hooked up tonight, all the way. I mean, you had a great race. Was there any part of the race that kind of sticks in your mind, which was, a great, memorable part for you?
The only part was when Travis's tires left him, and I was seeing what I was gaining on him, and I said, well, I got a shot, and so I just kept trying to back the corners up to keep it fast, and it paid off.
Well, it was a great run. Well, thank you for talking with us, LG, and great run tonight. You got anybody you want to say hello to or give a thank you out to?
Yeah, all the old farts, and the boys that donated to the league. They all know who they are, and we really appreciate it.
All right. Thanks a lot, buddy. All right. Well, check in with us tomorrow night. We have another broadcast here at MaxSpeedTV. Thanks for tuning in with us tonight. You were watching the Old Farts League running 100 laps at Atlanta, and it's showing here Travis Townsend, the winner. So congratulations to him, and we will see you tomorrow.